What's going on, fellow gamers? I am back inside of Baker's lovely world. Today we are going to cut right to the action and go ahead and add something to our love garden, which we do each and every single video without fail, and today is not going to be the day that we forget. And today we will be adding the one, the only Pokemon roll into my love garden because we left a very kind comment on a previous video. So Pokemon roll, welcome into my love garden. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to the Pookshroom Cafe, home of the one and only Pookshroom, and her lovely Pookshroom stew, which is just to die for, if I must say. So, let's go ahead and pick up some food and a helper for the day, because we're going to go sail around on our new pirate ship. I think we made it just right to where it will set sail. So, let's pick up Pookshroom and we can take off. But before we do any of that, we also need food, so two birds, one stone. Let's go by the Pookshroom Cafe and see what she has. Hi, Pookshroom. Alright, that's not Pookshroom. What's this? Update. Had matters to attend to. Will return soon. Alright, looks like Pookshroom is not here today, but doesn't stop me from grabbing some of her lovely stew. Yeah, oh crap, I don't have anything to pair it with. And what else is new? Alright, let's go ahead and head over to our pirate ship that we made last episode, and I'm going to officially call it the Pookshroom Pirate Ship. And you know what? I think I know where we're gonna head to now, because I think I know where Pookshroom just might be. And of course, if you guys do not know, that would be Pookshroom Island. And yes, that is in fact the island where Pookshroom came from, so maybe she's just visiting family, like her cousin Garth, or her various other extended family. If you guys did not know, mushrooms do have very large families, so could be like a birthday or something. I feel like those are going to happen pretty often. So, let's go ahead and head over to the Pookshroom pirate ship, and we can head on over and see Pookshroom. Yep, there's our mighty boat. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, get up here. Let's make sure the captain's quarters is good enough. Looks good to me. I'm really proud of myself for this. Just want an excuse to show it, really. Alright, let me close this. Alright, now that we are up here, let's go ahead and take off. And we are off! Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Alright, our pirate ship is officially functional, and we are on our maiden voyage, heading off to Pookshroom Island to go see what is up with Pookshroom. Oh my goodness. The pirate ship is actually working. I can't believe it. I never thought in a million years we'd be sailing the seven seas together, but here we are. Let's make sure not to bump into anything. But luckily, there's a vast ocean ahead, so it's literally impossible for me to wreck, so we're going to make it to Pookshroom Island with no problem. We got some little dolphin friends. I see some islands in the distance. I don't think those are Pookshroom's island at all, because the Mushroom Islands are a ways away, not too far, but also not too close, so we're going to keep on going until we reach the islands, and we are going to see what's going on, and hopefully everything is okay. But we haven't actually been over here in a while. It's been a little bit, and before that it had been an even longer bit. So, yeah, now that we have the ship to sail the seas, we can definitely start doing this more often. But hopefully, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but hopefully we get there safely. I don't see why we wouldn't. For as long as I don't crash into this island, we'll probably be fine. So let's start to steer slow and steady in between the islands instead of into the left island. Alright, I completely forgot there was a Savannah Island right there. And looks like there's two more little islands in the distance. Let's make sure not to hit any of those, but I don't think we're on a trajectory for them, so let's just keep the course steady and we will get there with no problem. Yeah, this is insane. The pirate ship's actually functional. I did not think this was possible. My little Pookshroom pirate ship. That's what I'm gonna call it. because a Pookshroom pirate ship sounds like a cool name, and I did the color schemes after it, so it kind of matches. Alright, so if we just narrow it down, start going straight forward, we should be on the fast path to the Pookshroom Island, hopefully. Alright, let's see if it's actually correct. It should be. What's that noise? What is this weird structure down here? Oh crap! Pookshroom? What's going on?
Hello.
Pookshroom?
Surprised to see me talking, eh?
Could you always do that?
Only on this island. The last time we were here, I chose not to. I figured it would freak you out too much.
So, you can talk?
Like I said, only at this island can I speak.
Why are you talking now and not last time?
For fun, perhaps. Maybe it was to save you the shock. Either way, entertainment for me.
Uh-huh. So
Probably interested in knowing how this is possible.
yeah, could you explain that to me?
Well, our ship just wrecked on the way here.
Yeah, what was that about?
Because you happened to sail a little too close to that ocean monument near the neighboring island.
Yeah?
I've waited too long to tell you this story.
What story?
It all began a long, long time ago. More like a year, realistically.
Yeah?
I lived on this fabled mushroom island with all the other mushrooms, grazing the days away without a single thought in my brain. Suddenly, one day when I was meandering by our lovely shores, I spotted something in the water that would change the course of my life forever.
And what was that?
It was ocean ruins, the one you happened to so graciously sail by earlier.
Ah, I
Upon
see.
seeing the enchanted conduit deep in its waters, I began to realize there was more to life than wandering around in a 24-frame walk cycle. You know, as most of these cows do.
Yeah?
I'd finally stood upon two legs for the first time in my life, and I began teaching my ideas to all the other mushrooms right outside that magnificent little home I built over there. However, when the elders found out what I was doing, they despised my teachings, as most tyrannical governments do. In a trial by Moo, I was exiled by them and cast out into the ocean. And after floating aimlessly for a few days, I was found by the Ocean Guardian. You know, I don't know why he wrecked your ship, but I assume it had something to do with favoritism.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I relocated to the smaller island and began building my numbers. When my ideas had reached a significant amount of them, we sailed back here and overthrew the leading body, banishing them and their ways to a distant land. Not so distant, really. Probably that savanna biome to the north over there. But for dramatic effect, let's just call it a distant land.
So, let me get this right. You overthrew a government,
Yes.
and you never thought to mention that.
can no longer talk when we're at our lovely world. Unfortunate, but it's a side effect of the power that I hold. Any questions?
I'm sorry, that's just a lot to take in at once.
Of course it is. Your little brain's probably shook up from the wreck.
So you're telling me that you gained sentience, overthrew a tyrannical government, started a movement, traveled to my lovely world, and you never thought to mention it with like a sign or something?
Now, why would I put such an epic story down on a sign?
That's a fair point.
I figured you'd want to immortalize it in your human memory.
Uh-huh.
Well, never mind that. My life changed a second time when I met you. Now I live with you peacefully on our lovely world with my 85 million dogs. And my cousin Garth to reign as my hand on Mushroom Island.
Uh-huh.
You know this part of the story. Everyone does.
Yeah.
So, did you happen to catch all of that?
Yes.
Anything to say? Any comments? Any questions? Any inquiries?
No, it's mostly shock.
Well, I assume you would feel that way. We get quite a lot of storms here on Mushroom Island.
Oh yeah? Why are you looking at me like that? Uh-huh.
Would you happen to care for some stew?
Sure, I need something to sleep all this off. Probably just a crazy dream.
No, it's not. But I'll let you believe it if that's what your concussed brain would like to believe.
Alright, let's just go get some stew, Pookshroom.
Wonderful! I despise these awkward interactions. Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty!
Ah! I'm still getting used to that, Pookshroom. Good morning.
Good morning. I hope you slept gloriously in my little mushroom cap.
Yeah, I needed that.
Are you feeling well rested for our journey back home today?
I am. Are you?
Yes. I'm eager to get back to see my dogs. It has been far too long.
Oh dang, it's early.
Yep, I figured we should be getting back sooner rather than later.
Uh-huh. Well, do we have a boat or anything to get home? Pookshroom?
I believe I have one.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, down here, Pookshroom. Oh, and a compass, sweet.
Yes.
Alright, Pookshroom. Let's ride.
I left Garth in charge, so the island should be in order during my absence.
Yeah?
I'll miss the old place.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Such beautiful oceans we have.
Yes, it is. Very blue.
I must warn you, however, that the further we get away, I will no longer be able to speak my mind.
Aw, that's sad. I'm gonna miss hearing you.
Should be coming right about now, but one day when we venture back here, I will regain my ability to speak. But until then, silence is my greatest virtue, I'm afraid.
Yeah? Oh, I think it's taken into effect, Pookshroom. Back to normal. Well, that was a fun journey we had, but we'll come back soon, hopefully, Pookshroom. And I'll get to hear your voice once again. Maybe we can figure out something sometime soon. But that's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we are out.